I'm Adeni Ajishafe. We're sorry to come behind schedule. Now let's talk sports. A lot of activities in the world of sports. We talk about basketball, table tennis, and also the top 5 leagues in Europe. With me in the studio is Sonny Canto. Good to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm here.
Okay, now let's quickly talk about table tennis, basketball, where Nigerian D Tigers, they were able to do well in their game against Uganda, winning that game convincingly. It was a silence. One for talking about Nigerian D Tigers winning 95-69. They really showed their class in that particular encounter. Sonny.
Of course, if you ask me, it was a quick recovery, despite the fact that they lost the first outing against Cape Verde. It wasn't so encouraging for Nigerians, you know, and now that they were able to bounce back to a narrow win against Mali. Mali, of course, is a familiar rival with just a 2-point margin, and now they also got a tangible win against their opponent,
Uganda.
Uganda. That what was a wonderful one, if you ask me. We must give kudos to the captain of the team. He's aging, but he's adding more wisdom and prowess to his cap for him to have assisted the team in several occasions, getting as much as 19 points, 27 points in a game. Ike Diogo is very outstanding, and that's a good encouragement from the captain.
Good one there. Good encouragement from the captain. Nigerian D Tigers, they've moved to the second round of qualifiers. So that will be coming up in the FIBA qualifiers for World Cup. Good one. After 3 matches they played, they lost 1 against Cape Verde and won 2 against Mali and also against Uganda. Now from there we move straight to talk about table tennis. A particular Nigerian, Aruna Quadri, did so well, breaking record as a first African to get to the quarterfinals of the ITTF World Championship that took place. It's taking place rather in Houston, Texas. He was able to win against Alex Kani of Belarus, also against Kausin, not forgetting Ceserana of India, before he finally lost to Mergrad of Sweden in that particular encounter there.
I must say it's a touching one, if you ask me, as a Nigerian, as a patriotic Nigerian. I've watched Aruna Quadri closely. You know, for those of us who were born and bred up in Lagos, tennis, table tennis is really one of those sports you will say is synonymous with Lagosians. And of course, Aruna Quadri has paid his dues. He has been very meticulous. He has been very outstanding in the previous years. Let's not forget the fact that he has gotten to the round of 16 before now. And this time around, he even had his cast got into quarterfinal. That was an impressive one, if you ask me. He's indeed a role model for Africans, for Nigerians, for everyone who like the game of tennis. So I believe he can still do more. He can't just call it a quit now, because he still has the synergy, he still has the experience, he still has the charisma to win more. So we're gonna be wishing him so well in the nearest future. It's just so touching that after beating the India guy, beating the Swedish guy, and now an Australia just had to stop him. Like he quoted, he said he gave all his heart, he gave his soul into everything in the game as part of that yesterday bet. You know, you win some, you lose some.
After all, it too has been beating others.
It's so touching. It's so touching. It has to crash up. I wish he would have just got this needed victory, but thankfully for him and his family and everyone who has rallied and support around him, he has been doing very well.
Okay, now we look at the volleyball scene now, where a lot of Nigerian young men and women, they were able to play at the National Division 1 volleyball competition phase 2, where Akada Kings right now are celebrating winning that particular competition. Briefly, Sonny Canto, tell us about this particular event that you attended.
I reported the event for the whole week, and it has been a very encouraging one from the Engineer Musa Nimrod-led board. Despite the fact that he has tasted power for 4 years, he has done so well for 4 years. Now that he has been re-elected, re-inaugurated, is doing more and more to ensure the game grow immensely. And for him, volleyball is passion. In one of those interviews we had with him, and I feel happy for volleyballers and their fanatic now. He has done so well. The intriguing part of the week-long tournament wasn't the Zamfara against the Quater United in the female category, because they both got the automatic qualification to the Premier League. Now, the intriguing part of it was the final, where Quater United came from 2-0 down, 2 sets down, to win a 5-set game of 3-2 against their Kaduna counterpart. That was so encouraging. That was so touching. That was so fascinating. Trust me, for Engineer Musa Nimrod, volleyball is growing, and for Nigerians, the game is reviving to its glory days.
Okay, we just saw that we are going to get our sport better. A lot of activities in the world of volleyball there. Let's go to Europe as we talk about the top 5 leagues in Europe over the week. A lot of matches that was played in the English Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, not forgetting Bundesliga, the French League 1. Now let's start from the English Premier League. It was Manchester United versus Chelsea. Attention was on that match, and it ended in a draw. Now looking at the table, the way it stands right now from the English Premier League table, we have Manchester City second, Chelsea are top with just a point ahead of Chelsea, ahead of Man City rather, while Liverpool, West Ham, Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers in that pecking order. I think the way it's going right now is very open between Chelsea and Manchester City, although that draw against Manchester United actually reduced the gap between the two.
I will agree with you on that, because you can't judge the season now. We are just approaching the mid-season, if you ask me, and so many matches still yet to be played. But for now, I think Liverpool has what it takes to win the league, just like Man City. But as a United fan, I'm not giving up on us. We're going to get a coach. We're going to get our footing right. We're going to go back to the drawing board. And tactically, we're going to step up our games, and we're going to put some string and challenges in the Premier League. EPL is a very exciting league. Well organized, well coordinated. So much attention, and I believe there will be more upsets in the nearest weeks to come.
More upset nearest weeks to come. Chelsea are trying to see if they can coast home in the EPL. We're just touching them one by one. Quickly, let's go straight to Spanish La Liga, where it happened over the weekend. Villarreal against Barcelona. It was a good one for Barcelona as they came to actually do well against Villarreal there. Well, now, if you look at the table as it stands in the La Liga, as it stands, Real Madrid are running away 33 with 33 points ahead of Atletico Madrid, 29 points. Real Sociedad are now betting to third position. They were standing second before this weekend match. Sevilla, they are also standing for Real Betis, 5th position, despite that Barcelona win. Though it's still far away, we know what happened before Xavi took over. So it's still one way or the other, they begin to gain momentum. And when you look at their matches now, Villarreal against Barcelona was a match that Chukwueze is scoring a goal, and then you have Barcelona coming and to make it a good one, winning that game.
It was a very exciting weekend for Nigerians, for Africa as large. You know, the likes of Chukwueze scoring, the likes of the Leicester Nigerians players who scored last weekend. I believe these guys are doing well. All they need to do is just come back to the Super Eagles and put more effort. For Real Madrid, it is better they start working harder now to go as far as they can ahead of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, because Xavi is here and is, as a coach, he's already there and he's getting his footing right. Before you know it, with his experience once as a player, as a coach, he's going to close a whole lot of lapses and is likely to pull some surprises.
Some surprises could be coming from Xavi there, the man that is actually at the end of affairs in Barcelona. From there, let's go to Italian Serie A quickly. Over there, it was a big one. Juventus being defeated at home in Turin by Atalanta. Zapata scoring that goal, and you have Napoli walloping Lazio to celebrate their former icon, talking about Maradona, who played for that team before. Good one for Napoli. Napoli are still standing top. They are making wave 35 against AC Milan. Milan 32. You have Inter, Atalanta, and AS Roma, where they were able to win their game also 1-0 against Torino.
Interestingly, if you ask me, he's getting more excited, he's getting more intriguing, he's getting more fascinating. I believe there are still more surprises ahead, if you ask me, because in the game of football, it's not over until it's over yet, you know. Even at the last day of the matches, there might still be some shocking surprises, because a whole lot of teams want to give in their best to ensure they finish well.
Okay, now we quickly go straight to German Bundesliga, where Wolfsburg, they were defeated at home. They lost their game, and also RB Leipzig, it was a big one because a lot of matches were played. Leverkusen against Wolfsburg, Leipzig, and Dortmund, all those one where the man that scored 50 goals in 50 matches, Erling Haaland, did so well. Now, as it's going, talking about the German Bundesliga, well, Bayern Munich are still coasting home, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, and you have Freiburg surprisingly in that middle, while you have Offenheim standing 5th.
Another cracker, another tough league, if you ask me. Away from the Serie A, the Bundesliga is another league. People think because the Bayern Munich guys are always doing well, is a one-sided league. No, I would disagree, because I've watched them personally. I know how the Germans play. Every German has a passion in football. They have something synonymous with football, just like the Spaniards, you know, despite the fact that football started in England. But I think the Bayern Munich this time around need to do extra work in order for them to retain their image, because having won the league countless times, they need to put a whole lot of effort to dominate if they can.
If they can, they just have to dominate. Taking us straight to French League One now, where over the weekend, Lionel Messi was able to get some assists for his team PSG, defeating Saint-Etienne in that particular encounter. They are good one for PSG. They make statement. Now, let's look at his way standing there. They are still topping, in fact, running away with the league. They have 40-23, 40-28. They are ranked as second. OGC Nice are actually standing third, and you have Marseille. That's actually the way French League One is standing right now in the way the table is standing.
PSG, they are doing well. They have the Superman now. If you ask me, the trio of Mbappe, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, and Neymar, they have what it takes to win that league. They just need to keep their head together and play as a team. That's the best they can do for themselves now. If not, they might end up going trophyless. And that won't be good for them.
That won't be good for them. Now, let's take the last straw on the show, talking about the Ballon d'Or. Ballon d'Or award is going to be coming up today. And who is going to win it? A lot of people are looking at, could it be Messi? Will it be Lewandowski, who has done well for Bayern Munich, and also Jorginho? As it is right now, it's open for the three. Although attention has been that Messi is going to win this one. A leak here and there concerning who will win this particular award for this year.
I, for one, categorically, I want to nominate Lewandowski. I watch him at the Europa. I've watched him closely all these years. He's a very, very fantastic finisher when it comes to football. He's very formidable when it comes to striking, as well as putting his head together, working with his teammates. So if he has all this pedigree, if he has all this profiling all these years, I think he deserves a try this time around. Not just giving the award to Messi, Ronaldo, and the likes, because sometimes they make the football looks as if it's a one-man show or one-man business. So
you are tipping Lewandowski to win?
Of course, I am.
Seriously?
I am.
Why a lot of people actually
honestly
look at Messi?
I like the Germans. I've lived with them. I've enjoyed their culture in the past. I still enjoy their culture. I enjoy their lifestyle. I enjoy the fact that they have so much creativity and so much passion when it comes to football. And trust me, Lewandowski has what it takes to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, that's what it takes to win the Ballon d'Or, as he's going to be going down today over there in France. Ballon d'Or, an award that a lot of Messi fans are waiting for him to score this 7th one. He's done it about 6 times now, and he wants to break another record. Will it happen in the award, or will Lewandowski take it from him? is till the time they actually conduct the award. He's been with Sonny Canto in the studio, and he's been giving judgment concerning analysis in the world of sport. Good to have you in the studio once again.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Good one there. Well, we've done concerning this edition of 360 Sport on Trust TV. Don't forget to join all our social media platforms. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.